Series 12, Episode 8, The Haunting of Villa Diodati. I think, I'm not sure, quite a mouthful. So, I tell you what, let's just check the sound is working. Yes, so let's just check the sound is working. Everything's working perfect. Right, why is it? It's not coming up. It's not coming up. Ah, there we go. Right, let's just check the sound's working. Ah, there we go. Right. Yes, the sound. Oh, whoops. Yes, the sound is. Oh, whoops. Ah. Oh. Right, that's good. Right, let's just put that there. Right, yes, and it's good. Okay, yes, that's the sound working, so that's good. So, yes, so welcome to my review, as I said, of Doctor Who Series 12, Episode 8, The Haunting of Villa Diodati. Now, yes, so, what an episode that was. Definitely entertaining. Definitely more good than bad. There was a slight bit of lecturing, I thought. I mean, well, you know, the whole word's a powerful thing that could tie into the mental health, but that's a minor thing compared to the lectures that we've been receiving. So, yes. So this story basically was about Mary Shelley and Lord Byron. Mary Shelley, of course, for those of you who don't know or have just forgotten, she wrote Frankenstein. And Lord Byron was her, lover, I think. No, not lover. Friend, colleague, I don't know. Okay, anyway. Right, and it's a very weird story because the house is moving, basically. So they're in the same room again and again and again. Yeah, so basically, it's a very creepy episode. The first, I still have a few issues with it. See, this series has not been without faults, and unfortunately for me, I'm just finding there's not been an episode without any issues whatsoever. I know that's hard, but as a fan, I'm not really still satisfied, really. I've been watching some of Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant's episodes on iPlayer, and I think back to then, and I just think, Doctor Who now, compared to Tennant and Eccleston and the Russell T Davies era, it's quite disappointing, really. I mean, Series 11 wasn't great. Series 12 hasn't really been great, in my opinion. But there's still, there's only 2 episodes left to salvage it, so we'll see. But yes, so yeah, basically, as I said, Mary Shelley and Lord Byron, a house that is twisting, so they're caught in the room and they're able to see ghosts, and it tricked the imagination, so you see the hands walking. Now, I'm very glad that, that the walking hands weren't the villain, because that would have been very comical. That would have, and that wouldn't have been good. So, initially I was, sort of fuming in my head, because I thought, really? Fuming and laughing. Is this really going to be our villain? these reanimated skeleton parts? Come on here. And it wasn't, to my relief. But I must admit, it was a surprise who the villain was. And, oh, by the way, yeah, I keep forgetting to say, if you've not watched the episode, this does contain spoilers. So if you haven't watched the episode, go watch that. And if you want to, come back to this video. So, just a warning. Okay, spoiler warning out of the way. Are you ready? Yes. So, think back to Fugitives of the Jadoon. What did Captain Jack Harkness, John Barrowman warn Yaz, Ryan and Graham? He warned of the lone Cybermen. Don't give it what it wants. And we saw the lone Cybermen. And unfortunately, the Doctor gave it what it wants. With the Cyberterium, I think this sort of... well, it's got lots of knowledge. It's quite hard to describe, but yeah. And can I just say, I don't have any issue with Jodie Whittaker. And this episode, you know, that really haunting moment when you know, sometimes I can't win. You know, that was a really good moment and fantastic acting by Jodie. You know, it was quite scary because it reminded me of, you know, the time when David Tennant's Doctor in The Waters of Mars, you know, after the Time War and the Time Lords, he says that they all died. Do you know who that leaves me? It's taken me so many years to realise the laws of time are mine and they will obey me. And of course, in that episode, if you've seen it, he changes time. He prevents Captain Adelaide Brooke, played by Lindsay Duncan, fantastic, prevents and saves her. Unfortunately, Adelaide then takes her own life. And the Doctor realises he's gone too far. Although... it must be said, this wasn't nowhere near on that scale of drama of The Waters of Mars. But we did have a really, really nice moment with Jerry. Just before, you know, Mary's husband, oh my, I can't remember his name. I had it here. Yeah, I had it here. Oh, right, here we go. Yes. So, yes. So, Percy Bysshe Shelley. Yes. Oh, by the way, yes, I remember more. See, it's like I'm sort of... kind of like the Doctor in some situations, you know, trying to piece and then it all comes together, basically. So yes, when we find out that this is the lone Cyberman, he's looking for the Guardian. Other newspapers are available. No, that's just me having a joke. Yeah. Okay, so he's looking for the Guardian. And it's quite mysterious. We don't know who the Guardian is, and the Doctor is certainly baffled by it. So the Cybermen goes round this house searching for, you know, what they call the Guardian. And it's Mary Shelley's husband, Percy Bysshe Shelley. And he's basically sort of got this thing called the Cyberium. So yes, it's a database that houses all the knowledge obtained by the entire Cybermen race. And as explained, it's sent back in time to change history and ensure victory for the Cybermen in the Cyber Wars. So we shall see. It's yes, the Doctor explains, of course, if Mary Shelley dies, now. Ryan, Jans and Graham won't exist, and their world won't exist. And the Doctor says, "Would you sacrifice that for your whole existence to save one person?" So yes, and there's a great line: "Save the poets, save the universe." Again, that was a really good moment. Yeah. Now, this is another thing that I have issue with. The Doctor getting Mary Shelley to see his death in the future. Look, this is becoming quite dangerously close to the Doctor having superpowers. I mean, I know, but look, with the sonic screwdriver and hovering, that, thing. In last week's episode, and with the Doctor putting, a hand on somebody's head and, allowing them to see death, it's not. It's becoming dangerously close to saying the Doctor has superpowers, and the Doctor isn't a superhero. So yeah, I did sort of, not wasn't particularly happy at that point, but I kept myself calm because often I've been grumbling quite a bit when I've been watching Doctor Who, but yeah, it's one of the issues that I have, so but yeah, right. So yes, yes, and I must admit, I'm not particularly aware of these cyber wars. Apparently they've been mentioned in Doctor Who. I don't know, certainly not to my knowledge in the classic series. In the modern series. Maybe in the classic series. I don't know, I'll have to go and watch them. Yeah, so, yeah. And this Cyberman, quite unusual. Well, he's sort of a bit like Danny Pink in Death in Heaven. Hang on, no, is it Death in Heaven or Dark Water? Which one's part 1 and part 2? I think it's... No, it's Dark Waters. Hang on. Let me just look this up because I can't remember. Right, yes. Death in Heaven. Yes, I'm correct. It's Dark Water. Danny Pink is basically, Danny Pink is definitely, yes. Sorry, Danny Pink is, he is converted into a Cyberman, but not fully. As in, like, you still see, the side of his face, and you still see he can still talk normally. And stuff. Yes, so, yes, sorry. Yeah, just reading here. So, yeah, Danny Pink, it did remind me of that. I mean, he is a Cyberman, but not fully as a Cyberman. And this lone Cyberman, he still has emotions, as we see. Well, I think so, I'm not sure. It never really became clear, because the Cyberman did spare the baby, and he did have emotions, and that bit, I mean, I don't know who played that lone Cyberman. I have to say he was very, very good though. To my knowledge, I don't think it was Nicholas Briggs, and I don't think it would be, because Nicholas Briggs would only do the voice if the Cyberman is fully, in the suit. Yeah. So yeah. I think that. Oh, blimey! Well, the Independent. I'm just seeing the various reviews here because it's interesting to see what. A muddled episode that underserves Jodie Whittaker. Well, oh right. Oh, it is Nicholas Briggs. Oh, right. Gosh, I did not think that was him. I really did not think that was him at all. Yeah. So, someone was saying online, the Cyberman was a bit like a Borg, like the Borg from Star Trek. Yeah, I do. I do. I do get this, and yeah. Oh, and also this Cyberman, I think you can see his human hands, so it's almost like. The original 60s Mondasian Cybermen, but of course we see in World Enough and Time, of course you don't see the hands, and they wear gloves, which to be honest, I think they really should have kept that, having human hands. Oh yeah, and by the way, it seems like Christopher Eccleston was at a convention today. So yeah, so it's great to see Chris doing conventions. Yeah, and there's another great moment when the Cyberman, you think he shows emotion and he points out he has children, and then he reveals he slits his throats off his children, and yeah, so yeah, and then that reminded me the Cybermen are ruthless. And to be honest, I've sort of forgotten that, because to be honest, the Cybermen, the Cybermen really, every time they've appeared, they've not really, they've become a little wasted. They haven't really done much, and they're sort of been pushed to the side, really. I mean, with Missy in Dark Water, Death in Heaven, and then Missy and the Master in Worlds Enough and Time, and the Doctor Falls. So to see a great Cyberman, and to see that cyber war, right, I need to look up this cyber war. I mean, has it been mentioned in the classic series, or? Right, let's see. Okay. Right, okay. Okay, so Revenge of the Cybermen. Right, with Tom Baker as the Fourth Doctor and Sarah Jane. Ah, right, okay. So this... Right, okay, at the end of the last Cyber Wars. Ah, right, okay. Right, so it seems that right, I see. Yeah, so right, okay. Oh, the declare Earth shock. Oh right, so it's been mentioning Earth shock with Peter Davison. Oh, hello, Power King. I felt it was utter boring, wasn't its own episode. What do you mean by that? Wasn't its own episode? Do you mean basically because it's linking to the finale? With the whole Cybermen thing. Just like many times, if the Cybermen hadn't appeared, I'm not sure I wouldn't have been interested because, none of these new enemies have ever seemed to be particularly great. Apart from Zellin, I was massively interested in Zellin, and I think he could come back possibly in Doctor Who. I think he's a great villain. Yeah, from Can You Hear Me? Most of the villains, I just haven't been interested. I haven't engaged with them apart from, the Daleks and the Cybermen. I thought we'd actually see a Cybermite in this episode. Now, in case you've forgotten what Cybermites are, I'll explain. They first appeared in the classic series. I think in the Moon Base, I'm pretty sure. One of the Patrick Troughton stories. Or the Tomb of the Cybermen. I'm not quite sure. Let me just see. They've not been seen since they've not been seen since oh, what? No, they're not the Cybermites. No. What are like the little rat things? Cybermite? I don't know. I'm utterly confused. It's not. No, not. Well, I'm really confused here because the Cybermen. No, they're not insects. They're like rats. Like. Okay. Is it? No, it's not those. No, I'm utterly confused. Okay. Was it closing time? That was it. Closing time. Right. Closing time. Doctor Who. I'm sure they're called the Cybermites. Right. Okay. Continuity. Cybermats. That's it, not Cybermites. Oh, yes. Now I got Cybermats. Oh, yes. Cybermats. Sorry. Yes, the Cybermats are like smaller versions. Yeah, so they first appear in the Tomb of the Cybermen. Right. In the Wheel of Space. Right. Revenge of the Cybermen. And then it's not was seen. It was not seen till the closing time, and I don't think it's. Oh right. Oh, I see, an upgraded form. Right, appeared in Nightmare and Silver. They're incredibly small, metal and sex, which more versatile. Right, and those are Cybermites. Right. Gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. But, Cybermats, they've not really been in, 3 stories of the classic series and then 1 story of the modern series. So, I wouldn't be surprised. Hello, guys. If you're watching, it's me, Lightning Bull, on YouTube, doing the review of Series 7. Series 7? So, it's Series 12, Episode 8. If it was Series 7, it'd still be Matt Smith as the 11th Doctor, which No, he's long gone. So yeah, another issue I have is in the opening. Right, if you think about the Unicorn and the Wasp, I hate that episode. Because, well, yeah, I hate wasps. But, you know, episodes really do help if you build up. For example, when the guy is murdered by the Vesper form, it sort of builds up to that episode. So, you know, rather than seeing the Doctor and her friends come out of the rain, what I would have done is left that to after the titles, and then would have seen, like, I don't know, a ghost, a shadow, or scream, and then boom, titles. You see, it helps build it up, you see, because, you know, the Doctor and her friends, it kills the mood, really. And yeah, so that was another criticism of it for me, because, you know, pre-credit scenes are meant to have build-up, okay? Before the titles, it's meant to get you excited. As soon as the Doctor and her friends turn up, I wasn't excited. I was waiting for that moment. Oh, there's going to be a monster. You know what monster we're going to see? We're going to get a hint, a shadow, or a scream, or something, at least something. And then the door comes, and then the Doctor and her friends. So it's like, really? So, not even a monster, not even an attack to summon the Doctor? Really? See, that... Okay. That's not how I would have done it, but, well, yeah. But it is minor, and, yeah, it didn't feel like a lecture like lots of those episodes. It didn't, but it did slightly because yeah, it did slightly. Sorry, what was I saying? Right. Sorry, I've forgotten. Just went blank. Yes, sorry, now I've remembered. Oh dear, William. Get your head in gear. Right, so yes, lightning bolt. Yeah, never mind. Oh, I'm going crazy. Okay, anyway. Oh, blimey. Right, yes. So, right, yes, as I was saying, yeah, there was slightly a bit of lecture, you know, with the whole, you know, words mean something, and, you know, I thought that was, you know, mental, sort of mental health, you know, like words matter. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just looking here. Yes, it was a long time actually for the Sandman. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Still think the finale is makeable. Payment in body parts and nice twist. Yeah, I'm just looking at yeah, there wasn't. Well, I would disagree. That was a slight lecture, a slight. With the whole words. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. I thought. Oh, sorry, I'm getting too close. Yeah, sorry. I'll move back because. Yeah, I'm a little bit too too close. Oh dear. Oh, sorry. You just had me click. Sorry, I was just having a stretch. Oh dear. Oh blimey, where is this review going? It started off well and then oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Never mind. So yeah, I noticed the music this week. Seigen Akinola, he's brilliant. I like his music very much, and it's the first time I've actually noticed it because the music has actually been quite quiet. But I do like Seigen's style. I still think Murray Gold, composed some of the finest music. When you think of Veiled SM. The 10th Doctor's Regeneration, Breaking the Wall, which I love that from Capaldi's series. But on the yes, the music was good, so I could finally hear the music. Yeah, and actually, I do agree on what they said on Digital Spy. Yeah, it did take a long time for the Cybermen to come. They did go round the same room again and again and again. I know that was the whole point, but they could have shortened that a bit, maybe. Yeah. Oh yes, and in fact, I'll just read a few bits of what this person's put on Digital Spy. So these are niggles. The utter uselessness of the fam, specifically Ryan and Graham, but none of them came across as particularly brave. Mary ran off to find a baby, and Ryan and Yaz just stayed where they were. Can you see any of them absorbing the heart of the TARDIS or walking a hostile Earth for a year? References to Martha and Rose, of course. The Doctor's inconsistency says one thing that contradicts herself, and again spends most of the episode breathless and confused. The fan being fine with the Doctor's comments to them in the cellar. Why are they with this woman? The speaking in term fan bit again. Sometimes the needs of the one way out, the needs of many. That seems familiar. The Doctor's face at the end. I presume the poem was supposed to set her up as being something special. Not quite the oncoming storm, but something more. However, they were undermined by Jodie's weird expression. I also feel the poem bit was redundant. They could have ended with the fans saying they're with her, God knows why, and it would have been more impactful, but I guess they have to tell us how amazing the Doctor is, because we've not seen that much amazing. Some definitely interesting things then. It's really been interesting to just read, oh right, and it seems, some person, he was after some sort of essence of silver goo that he can recreate a species again. He'd been sent back in time to hide it, and he was sent back to get it, and yes, the Doctor did give him what he wanted. But the Doctor had no choice to ignore Jack, and she was quite angry actually, which is really good to see Jodie being angry, because she's kind of been a bit too light, I have to say. Eccleston was angry in parts, Tennant was angry a lot, Smith again, well, yeah, it wasn't really that convincing when he was angry. Not as much as Tenet, but yeah. So we'll see. Yes. So I'm just watching the Next Time trailer, and oh yeah, really intriguing. Oh, it's like a starship. Oh yes, very intriguing. So that was Nicholas. I still can't believe that would be Nicholas Briggs, because you know, surely, you know, because of a guy with his face, you know, surely Nicholas Briggs would not voice him. I'm not sure. I wonder if I think he's on Twitter, so right, yeah, I know. Might have to watch the credits again. Right, yes. Right, it's on the engine. The TARDIS. Started 15 years. Oh, that's great for Chris that he's doing conventions again, and you know, us Doctor Who fans, I think we realise now that Christopher Eccleston doesn't hate playing the Doctor. He loved playing the Doctor. He just didn't get on with the production, and I'm really glad about that, because Chris's Doctor was great, really great. I liked it. He was great. I like his Doctor a lot. Sometimes I see a little bit of him and Jodie, not just because they're Northern, but you know, certain. There was a comment she made. There was a comment she made of. Oh blimey! I'm just looking at this old picture. Not the best publicity picture for Chris, is there? I don't know what's going on with his face. I mean, he's just looking towards. I don't know whether it's the green. I'm just sorry. Something, you know, like Chris said, about apes and, you know, humans as apes. So and Jodie had a moment quite like that. Looks like, I'm just looking here, Michelle Gomez back as Missy for Big Finish. Will she ever be back in the TV series? I would say unlikely, but I would like to see her and Sacha Dhawan meet. You know, it would be nice to have a multi-master. Oh, right, so this is very intriguing. Too many masters. So we will see. I mean, you know, I don't like Missy as the master, but of course Missy is the master, so I've had to accept that. But Michelle is funny, and you know, she did have some great moments. So do you know what? Yes. So it would be great. Would be great if. It would be great if. Oh, sorry, I've forgotten. Sorry, I've just gone a bit. Just gone blank. Joe, maybe it's time to call it a day. But I think I've gone over, you know, quite a bit about the episode, and you know, I think so. Sorry, it's not been great really, this review, not compared to last week. But well, mind you, I don't know, guys. Do you think I should continue, or do you think I've gone over? I'll tell you what. If I do get people on the chat, going, then I will continue. If not, I mean, you don't have to, but if not, then I'll call it a day. Because it'd be really interesting. In fact, yeah, tell you what, let's get the chat going like this. Alright, go for it. Oh, thank you very much, Dragon Wheels. No, well, I'm not sure. I think he's rebranded himself to Tom Perry. I don't know if he's still Dragon Wheels, but okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, Tom Perry, I wondered if you'd be up. I mean, obviously the series is nearer to its end, but I wondered if you wanted to do, I'll rewatch the episode. Oh right, okay, right. Thank you very much. I was thinking, and I've been thinking this, so I think I'll be rewatching the series just to make sure if I have any different opinions and stuff. And would you be up for doing, some re-reviews of Series 12? I might ask, a few other mates of mine, Chloe. I don't know if you remember her. She did some reviews of Series 11, and of course Ben Moss. So would you be possibly up for that, Tom? If providing you're not too busy, and also just slightly off the subject of Doctor Who, guys. I think, I'm planning to. I'm still thinking it over. Whether to revisit it. But of course, my Flashback 101 Behind the Box series, which was really popular, and it's really did very well for my channel. So I'm thinking of redoing that. Doing. Oh right, okay, right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. Yes. So I'm going to be redoing Flashback 101 Behind the Box, and some of it's going to be live and some of it's going to be pre-recorded, because I do want to do some pre-recorded, but I also don't want to stop doing live. So I wondered, Tom, would you be up for doing a rerun of the superhero special for Flashback 101 Behind the Box, mate? Because it'd be great to do it again. And that superhero special, it didn't particularly go that well, really. It was a bit of a mess, so I would quite like to do it, do that again. So yeah, if you're up for that, Tom, then oh right, okay. You'll get your notes. Oh right, yeah. Have you still saved them? Because blimey, if you still managed to save the notes on, on that paper. What was it? 2017 when we did that? Let me just see. Surely it's 2017. Right, let me go through the videos. So when did I do Flashback 101 Behind the Box? 2018. No, it wasn't 2018. Right, I'm just thinking. No. Surely it must be 2017. Right. Right. Gosh, 1 year ago. Really? Hang on. 1 year ago, right. So, hang on. Oh gosh, right. It was 2018. Oh, okay. I thought it was 2017. Oh, yeah, I think I know, because I did originally the 13 episodes, and then it got delayed, didn't it? I seem to remember, because we were going to do it in 2017, and then something came up. I think I don't know. You were busy or something, and I was doing other content for the channel, and yeah, but I'd really like to especially redo that special again, because it wasn't the finest episode, so yeah, it'd be really great to do that. That would be an episode I think I would particularly do live, because completely live, because of course, it'd be a bit of a fiddle if you literally sent me, if you recorded yourself and I edited that, it wouldn't particularly seem right. So if we do that episode, that will be completely live. The rest will be half pre-recorded, half live. So the idea would be that it would be live for the people to respond to the comments if they wanted, but the actual show itself, if you like, would be pre-recorded. So we'll see. But yeah, I do really want to bring back Flashback 101 Behind the Box. The show was absolutely phenomenal. The response I got, nothing but positive. Yeah, it just shows like nostalgia is a really big thing, and it would be great to do it again. Redo those 13 episodes plus the superhero special, and yeah, sort of do a rare digital channel special. Try redo that again, or in fact I might could merge them maybe. I'm not. I'm not sure. So we'll see, but obviously I'd love to do Flashback 101 again. I must try deliver on my my promise to get a balance of pre-recorded, edited content and also the live streams as well, because that's what I really wanted. And I've been doing live streams more than editing, definitely. So if I can try do that, then that would be very very helpful. Yes, I'm just seeing the reaction here. Alright, so some people have got average. There was enough stuff I like there, but poor feels a little bit too harsh. Exactly. There was lots of good stuff. Seems the only way to keep things happy is to randomly chuck something in from Classic Who. Oh, it's the Master. Oh, it's Captain Jack. Captain Jack isn't from Classic Who, but fair enough. Here's a sideburn. Coming up with something completely new and good. Yeah, but that it's all very well saying that comment, but most of new Doctor Who monsters just aren't particularly memorable. I can't think of any that. Apart from Zellin. Zellin was fantastic. So we'll see. Oh, and by the way, Tom, if you're still here, what did you think of tonight's episode? I thought it was good, but I'm quite a critic, and there's still I still have some issues with it, basically. So we'll see, but what did you think of it? And guys, let's try get that chat rolling. What did you guys think of the episode? So right, let's just see if I can get some more reviews up. right. Right, The Haunting. Right, so this is a Radio Times review. A ghost story that definitely subsumes the birth of horror into the show's own mythology. Right. Alright, Maxine Alderton. Right, so apparently she's wrote for soaps Emmerdale and The Worst Witch. I don't know whether that's the original series or the reboot. Oh, and we saw a different variant to Jodie's costume, because usually we see her red variant or her blue rainbow, but she didn't have that. She had a thing that, it's kind of hard to explain, really. I don't know if it's a waistcoat or something. But, it would be nice if Jodie decided to dress for the period, or the Doctor, or maybe the idea is she's meant to be out of place. I mean, I'm not really sure. The Haunting, right, so yeah, thinking of other haunted house who's Day of the Daleks, Matt Smith's Hyde, Peter Capaldi's Knock Knock. Oh yeah, I forgot Knock Knock. That was a creepy story. And David Suchet. Series 10, there's a lot of good episodes in that. Apart from, I didn't really care for the... Well, I didn't care... wasn't keen on Hellbent. Oh, wasn't keen on The Woman Who Lived. Apart from those episodes... Oh, no, whoops. Oh, there's a Series 9. No. Series 10. Hang on. Yeah, there's Thin Ice. Yeah, wasn't so keen on that one, I don't think. Peter Capaldi was fantastic, and I do miss him as the Doctor. But yeah, we'll see. And, but do you know what? I think I should stop here, because my voice, I think my voice is starting to go. So thank you guys for watching. It certainly has been a wild review, and quite a funny one. So from me, it looks like right, yes. So it looks like yes, sorry. So it looks like yes. Yeah. Oh god, yeah, completely losing the plot. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it looks like I have to go, that's what I mean. Okay, right. See you guys. Bye. Where is it? Yeah. Right, okay. Right. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Been another great stream. A wild one, but great stream. Right. See you guys. Bye. If you want to, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Lightning Ball YouTube channel.